Hello everybody, my name is Katie and oh my god. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Hello everybody, my name is Katie. I have started a YouTube channel because I've wanted to for so many years and I never got the courage to do it. I feel like I have so many ideas and things that run through my head all the time that I just would rather share with people. I love like learning from people on YouTube, people in general, and so I feel like I want to do the same and I want to share that with everybody. So far I have put up videos that are pretty much like vlog style, I would say. They're from the experiences that I've had like with my friends or my family, and I've just kind of been trying things out. However, I wanted to start actually like a sit down place where I could talk and I could like get some things out, and that's what I am here for today. I wanted to start out with just maybe a little bit about me. Number one, I am a middle child. I've always just been the peacemaker in my family, and honestly I kind of love it. I'm studying communication studies with a minor in technical and science communication. Really love people and I'm a people person. I have a boyfriend who is in the Air Force. I've been with him for 5 years. On Friday it'll be 5 years, so that's half of a decade. I'm also super close with my sister. Literally always been this way with her. I feel so lucky to grow up with somebody who is just like me and we get along really well. So comment down below if you have a sister that you just love. Have that sister power, because I know I do. Another thing about me is I love essential oils. I have been just a client. I've never sold essential oils before. My favorite is doTERRA because Young Living is good too. I've never actually tried Young Living, but I use doTERRA. And I even like take their vitamins and all that stuff. So if anybody wants a video on the vitamins I take and all of that routine, I'd love to do that. I would love to have chickens one day. Like, I know that's probably really stereotypical, but I think it would be so great to have chickens and a little farm and have farm fresh eggs every day, because that to me is so... that would be so rewarding. Pair it with a big beautiful garden, like that is all I need. Stay tuned, maybe one day I will have chickens in a garden, but you'll just have to wait. And the last thing that I think that everybody needs to know, I'm really bad at singing, and like it's so bad because both my dad and my brother are super musical people. My brother does musical theater and he's got like his own album, and then my dad is a drummer, and so I literally got none of that musical ability, but that's okay. I don't need it. So in addition to a little bit about me, I wanted this video to be about what I am doing during quarantine to stay sane. I'm sure everybody is feeling pretty overwhelmed at this point. There's literally a pandemic that has taken over the globe, and so that's pretty stressful. I know it's stressful for me, and I have found ways to cope and just ways that I've been able to be a little bit more happy during this time. I love people, and it's just really hard for me not to be around people. So it's been really hard. I have put together some things that's really been working for me. Hope that maybe they'll help you and you can maybe spark some ideas from this. So the first thing I want to talk about is books. Now, I'm not a reader. I've never been. I've always wanted to read. I'm gonna read a book. Like, I'm just gonna sit down and read a book. And then it's kind of like, okay, good job, you read a chapter. However, I have learned, you know, you stick with something, like you're eventually gonna maybe follow through and you're gonna like it. I've read a lot of books lately and I've really been enjoying it, and I've been doing it before bed to keep myself on a really good sleeping schedule so that I'm not on my phone all the time, because that can be really detrimental with the blue lights and keeping you up. One of the books I've been loving is called A Simple Favor. It has Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, and then there's a movie that goes with it. I read the book and then I watched the movie with my sister, and it's my favorite now. Like, it's my favorite movie, it's my favorite book. Like, it's so good, and it's like a mystery, kind of murder mystery book. It's super good, and it's really an easy read. I mean, look, like, so I would highly recommend, like, if you haven't read a book in a long time and you feel like maybe you'd be interested in the same things as me, pick this up. It's so good. The other book is This Essential Oils Handbook. So this is a pocket reference. It's the 7th edition from Life Science, and it is honestly super like helpful when you're looking through your oils and you're like, what in the world, like, would you use this for? What in the world would you use that for? It's got all you need to know, tips and tricks and things that will help you get more accustomed to essential oils. The next book that I want to talk about is more of like a self-motivation, self-help book. This is Own Your Everyday from Jordan Lee Dooley. I've been following her for a long time. She's got a podcast now called the She Podcast, and she also had, I think she had a YouTube channel for a little bit. But she's like an inspirational speaker, motivator, Christian based, and I pre-ordered it, and I was so excited when I got this, and I read the whole thing, and it's super motivating. And if you feel just super down in the dumps, like picking up something like this, it's a breath of fresh air, honestly. Next book I have for you is actually more interactive. This is called 52 Lists for Happiness. I know that you can find these literally everywhere. My sister gave this one to me, and I really love it. So some examples of lists you can write, and if you're a list maker like me, you're gonna love this book. List everything you feel passionate about. List the things you want to say no to. List the things about yourself that you don't need to change. List the happiest people you know. List the simple ways that you can be kind to others. So there's so many good ideas in here. You know, you have little lists and they give you the room for it. I really am a huge fan of those books, and they help me a lot. Next thing I want to talk about is music. Maddie and Tay's album is fire. They killed it. They killed it. If you like country music, you're gonna love their new album. Can't stop listening to it. So love it. Go check out Maddie and Tay. The next thing that I just want to point out that could really help you is exercise. Taking time to take care of my body, because it really improves my happiness. I just like reading books. I've never been a runner. I one day was like, you know what? I know this is good for you. I know I want to be a runner. I just am not. Looked up all these things on Pinterest, whatever, like how to run a 5K or like beginning running routines. I was feeling motivated, and so I downloaded the Couch to 5K app. It's actually called 5K Runner, but if you look up Couch to 5K in the App Store, it should show up for you. It's that little yellow one, and it's seriously been a huge lifesaver for me, and I love it so much. Basically, it takes you through 8 weeks of training. You'll do a 5-minute warm-up, and then you'll run for like 1 minute, and then walk for 5, and then run for 1, and then walk for 5. Eventually that will increase, and you'll end up running for 20 minutes straight, and then you'll end up running for 30 minutes straight. But I actually started this back in December during Christmas break, and I was like, I'm gonna just try it, you know? I mean, I can run a minute, like that's totally fine. And so I did that, and I actually ended up running like all the way through the app. And see what I did there? I ended up running like 3.7 miles with this app, like all straight. Like I ran it all, and I was so proud of myself. Try something you hate, honestly. Kind of motivating to have like a little coach in there telling you like, good job, keep going. And it just goes in your headphones, and it's really super helpful. So the next thing that I've been doing is cooking. After moving into my own apartment, I've never overcooked chicken so much in my life. One of the cookbooks I love and I got for Christmas is The Pioneer Woman. Classic Katie, honestly. Love the freaking Pioneer Woman. Roommates and I went through and we tabbed each one that we liked, and I have been really working on trying to make these. I usually like to pick out the ones in cookbooks that I think I'm actually gonna make, because otherwise it's a little bit too ambitious. This is like carrot cake, baked French toast. If that doesn't make you want to cook, then I don't know what will. We're all stuck at home, so with what you have, you know, make do with what you have and make something that you are going to enjoy. The thing that I've really been working on is just being still and being intentional, and like working on things that I know is going to make me happy. One of the things I really like to do is keep a weekly devotional. This devotional is called The Beautiful Word. So this is the other day. So they're super short. Distracted. Oh, Callie Macer just texted me hello with a heart. So Callie, shout out to you. I'm filming this and you made my day. Lastly, stay organized. I know a lot of us are working from home, or we're going to school online, or we're doing all these different things, and it's kind of hard to navigate like the online world. So I've mentioned this before, I'm pretty sure, but this is my planner. I use the Erin Condren Planner and it has my name on it. Seriously, use this every day. I literally have everything, my whole life is written in here. Super helpful, and it's helped me because it's been hard for me to like realize what I need to do, what I don't need to do, you know, priorities, the whole thing. Hopefully these things kind of help you and motivate you. Let me know if there's anything that you like specifically would like to see. I know I mentioned a whole bunch of stuff. If you're feeling anxious or stressed, I hope these things just kind of help you out, make you feel a little bit more powerful, because you are. Like and subscribe to Katie Daily. I'll see you in the next one. Mind your own